Queens, New York. Astros playing the middle game against the New York Mets, and we're underway with a fastball just off the plate for ball one. Flight patterns don't quite impact the games here at Citi Field like they used to at Shea Stadium. Altuve on a 2-2 pitch grounds to third. Mark Vientos is there to make the play, and we're underway with the air. Looks like it's going to help you to left.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming over the top of the stadium and then bouncing off the left field stands.
That ball was not way up in the air as Alex Bregman, who lined out a couple of nights. 1-2 pitch. There's that splitter Lumber talked about for a strikeout. McGill strikes out Yordan Alvarez to end the inning. He has done a great job in that leadoff spot for the Mets. He has had 36 of his starts in that leadoff role. And there he goes again with a base hit in that leadoff role. Just like Altuve, he gets this team started quickly. 1440 is the first batter of the game for the Mets. This is OPS, Astros starting defense, and 2/3 runs per game. This is popped high in the air, foul territory. Alex Bregman puts it away for the first out. So Nimmo pops up on a 2-0 pitch. Called third strike, bottom of the zone. JD Martinez doesn't agree, but Fromber picks up his first strikeout on a just below the zone on a 3-2 pitch, and Fromber walks Alonso. Runners on the go. Salazar will not make a throw. Bregman not covering as both Lindor and Pete Alonso successful. Popped in the air, shallow right center, coming on Dubon. Jake Myers will call him off and put it away for the final out of the inning. Yainer hits the ball hard on an 0-2 pitch, but he lines it to Harrison Bader. That ball hung up, and Bader made the catch for the first out. Jake sends this one to right field. Tyrone Taylor back. He's at the wall as he looks at it go. Jake Myers wasn't at bat. Hits one out to right field. That ball kept carrying to right, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, how about that? A 3-2 bomb going to the opposite field. That pitch was at 98, pretty much center cut. Jake Myers putting a charge into it here at Citi Field. That's the first home run given up in a start in this stadium this season for Tyler McGill.
348, just enough to get out to right field. That ball really carried well, too.
It carried well, and you'd see the right.
And then Jeremy Pena gave them a 2-1 lead in the third inning with an RBI hit. Pena down on strikes here. That'll be the second out of the inning and the second strikeout for McGill.
Go back to that swing from Jake Myers on our matches from Supermo. See that fastball stay right out over the middle part of the plate. Jake did a great job of putting the barrel to it, going to the opposite field, getting a good 3 or 4 rows deep. Great view from behind and how Jake let that.
Getting a start today. Singleton came on as a pinch hitter last night and got a couple of at-bats, grounds this one to second for the final out of the inning. But a Jake Myers solo home run. Just in, ball 4. Fromber wanted the pitch. You can see his reaction. But Verlander, they think he's going to throw soon. Here's a ball hit sharply past Altuve and into center field. Could have been a double play. Instead, it skipped off the hip of Altuve and into center. And the Mets will have runners on first and third. Slowly hit. Fromber is going to try and backhand it to home plate. That was not a wise decision. Iglesias will stay at first as he fell after rounding first base. But Fromber really didn't have much of a shot to get that play.
Make the great play sometimes early in the game just to get the out.
Now base hit RBI for Harrison Bader. This inning starting to get away from Fromber. It's 2-1 Mets as the Mets continue to hit the ball well. They've been aided by some shaking. Got him. Big strikeout there for Valdez. Only the first out of the inning. His second strikeout of the game. His first time up. Sends this one down the left field line. The wind might be pushing this in play. Yordan a long run. He can't get there. That's going to be extra bases. In to score is Jose Iglesias. To third goes Bader on the double. The tough innings offensively continues for Fromber. Swing and a miss. Just blew the fastball by him, 98 miles an hour.
Reached back and got a little bit more.
Now he needs to get Pete Alonso with the infield moving back, and Pete Alonso with a single to center field. 1 run scores. Here comes the second run, and it'll be not in time. 2 more runs cross the plate. It is 5-1 New York. Alonso driving in his 45th and 46 runs of the year. Their bullpen is much needed tomorrow, so they hope Framber can reestablish some dominance here in this game. But a 5-run second inning for the Mets. Of 10 base runners on in those 4 bats. This ball to the right side. Great diving stop. Iglesias couldn't get anything on the throw as he spiked it into the ground and threw about a 4-hopper to first base. That one's lofted into left field. Brandon Nimmo goes back on it, makes the play for out number 1. Tries to hold up on a pitch down. He goes too far. Sends James Jean, the first base umpire, in his first series at the big league level. On first base now with 2 outs. Bregman pops this one into shallow right. Tyrone Taylor will come on and make the play for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
It's kind of like flushing a couple of golf shots. You just want to keep swinging it, try and lock that in. But he did such a good job that I'm kind of anxious to see how he pitches next time out too, because of that confidence.
Yeah, all
brilliant outing most recently, where he was all over the zone attacking it.
Jake Myers will watch this one go over the wall in center field. That ball was smoked by Mark Vientos. A line drive home run to straightaway center. And the Mets now lead 6-1 on Vientos' 10th home run of the year.
Now that ball was well struck. That was a center cut changeup at 90 miles an hour. The young third baseman put a charge into it, hitting a laser out of here. 20-degree launch angle, 429 feet, 108.8 off the bat. Talked about the
8 runs in a start this year. That was to the Angels. This ball is going to be towards the corner and left, and that's trouble for another extra base hit. Iglesias on the move to second. He will hold up there with a stand-up double. On a 0-2 pitch, Iglesias doubles into the left field corner.
Is evidence of that.
Foul tip, and that's caught by Cesar Salazar for a strikeout. Bader did not mean to go after that pitch, but he is strikeout. That ball grounded towards Pena. Should be the final out of the inning, and it is. Framber does give up a solo home run to Mark Vientos to make it 6-1.
Curveball well foul.
That ball is into right field for a hit, so Jordan's month of June continues with a base hit into right.
Obviously swung McGill off that off speed with the 2-strike count.
Lining out to center his first time up. This one chopped towards third, slowly hit, so they'll only be able to get 1 out if any. They do get the 1 out there at first. Good stretch by Alonso on a low throw. Alvarez moves into scoring position with 1 away. That hits Myers. On a pitch in, Myers will go down to first base. So the Astros now with 2 runners on and still 1 out. That ball's hit well down the left field line, and that is a fair ball to the corner. Jordan will score. Jake Myers has the third. He'll be waved around. Jeremy Pena with a 2 RBI double, and the Astros back within 3 at 6-3.
There we go.
There's a base hit into left center field. That'll make it a 6-4 game. John Singleton comes through with an RBI base hit. Jeremy Pena crosses the plate, and the Astros back within a couple of runs.
There we go.
Just 1 out in the inning. Dubon pops one up. See what the wind does to this. Coming on Taylor, but it'll be Bader, the center fielder, who makes the catch. As Dubon is retired for the 2nd out of the inning. Swing and a miss. McGill gets a strikeout to end the inning, but the Astros do some damage here. They score 3 runs. The little infield hit by Jose Iglesias. This one stabbed by John Singleton on a hop, and he'll get to the bag ahead of Nimmo. Nice play by the Astro first baseman for the first out. He's 8 away from the franchise record. That ball Framber wanted to drop in on the outside corner and just didn't quite get there, and that'll be a walk.
Dubin's Taylor Scott and Seth Martinez is out of there.
Alonso went out and got that pitch and singles into center field again. His third time on base today, walking a couple of singles to center. Threw a lot of pitches in his 1 inning of work yesterday. This one could be a double play. Framber will throw to Altuve. Altuve wasn't on the bag initially, but Pena vacates the bag and they turn the double play. That's in. 4-pitch walk to start the inning. The Astros will bring the tying run to the plate here with nobody out in the fifth. Little tapper towards the mound. McGill will make the play to first. Bregman retired. Altuve moves to second with 1 out. I doubt he'll see something to hit here from McGill. It is down, ball 4. So the old unintentional intentional walk. Second walk of the inning issued by McGill. Got him. A big strikeout for McGill, keeping runners where they are. He wins that battle with Yainer. McGill gets Jake to leave the zone there for a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, 5th, and not have to go to the bullpen till the next inning. This ball wafted into right field. Playable for Mauricio Dubon for the first out. Tyrone Taylor flies out to right. Second to not have the best of defense behind him, including his own mistake. There's a swing on a pitch that Vientos tried to hold up on, through the bat away, thinking it was ball. Still have their bullpen going, so Tyler McGill's day is done. 0-2 pitch then into left center field. Iglesias is 3 for 3. He's thinking about a double, and he will get to second base on an 0-2 pitch. Second straight time he has doubled on an 0-2 pitch.
This ball out of that low 3/4 delivery.
And had some English on it, but Scott, who caught a line drive the one batter he faced last night, catches the one hopper today and makes the play on Harrison Bader to end the inning. And then it's almost like he goes from the windup to the stretch. Pena hits it high in the air to left field. Playable. Brandon Nimmo underneath it in front of the warning track, puts it away for the first out.
Say first sign after 2 or anything like that. Not in these pitch comm era.
That'll be the third walk allowed by McGill, and that could be the end of his. That one looped towards second, caught by Iglesias. Singleton gets back to first. That's 2 outs in the inning. And Salazar lines one to short, caught in the air by Lindor. That'll do it for the Astros in the 6th inning. A walk, 1 man left. It's on the road. Swing and a miss. Scott picks up a strikeout of Lindor. He goes down for the first out of the inning. That ball skied high in the air into right center field. If the wind was playing tricks early, it's helping now where it's not quite as blustery, and Myers makes that play easily for the second out. Dips below the zone. JD has another walk. He has had 2 strikeouts and 2 walks today. He'll be a 2-out base runner for the Mets. That one popped up. Could be playable. Singleton looking for it over his shoulder, and he stays with it to make a catch right in front of the wall down the first baseline. Altuve goes down on strikes. That'll be the first out of the inning. Year 12 games with Seattle. Gave up 4 home runs in 15 2/3 innings. Picks up a fly out here to right field. He's retired all 4 batters today. 2 out. Jordan broke his bat. A little looper to center. Bader's not going to be able to get there in time. That'll be the second hit of the game for Jordan Alvarez. He's on base 3 straight times.
I think Pete Alonso just asked him if they became best friends.
Now a little roller towards third. Yainer hustling, but he's out by less than a step. Vientos gets Yainer for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left.
In a third of an inning. A little bit of a command issue after having sat down for 9 days before, or pitching with 9 days in between, but gets a quick out here on the first pitch to Francis.
Straight here at Citi Field coming into today. Swing and a miss. Down goes Taylor, and the counts. Or strikeout number 1 for their bullpen to work at least 3 1/3 today. This ball looped into right. Mauricio Dubon is there. Good inning for Seth Martinez. 1, 2, 3. That is the first one with the Phillies. That is down, ball 4. You can see Diekman's frustration as he wants a new baseball after issuing a leadoff. Switch hitter also on the bench. That one gets away, and Jake Myers is going to get into second base on a pitch in the dirt. The Astros down by 2 have the of the Astros' 6 runs in this series. Inside, ball 4, close pitch held there by Alvarez, but called correctly. Chas goes after 3 pitches. The last 2 were not in the zone. That'll be a 3-pitch strikeout for Diekman. Little tapper towards short. They'll get 1 out. That'll be at first base. And both runners move up. Salazar being called back to the dugout here. Just below the zone. The count runs full.
Yeah.
After review, the count was 3-2. That is ball 4.
So here we go. Altuve with the bases loaded in a 2-run game. That gets by the catcher Alvarez. Here comes Myers. He'll score. It's a 1-run game. 6-5. Myers crosses the plate.
Well, here we go.
Inside, ball 4, 4th walk of the inning. 2 from Jake Diekman and out. Base hit right field. 2 runs are going to score. Astros take the lead. The throw to third not in time. It's 7-6. Breggy with a huge 2-out, 2 RBI knock. Hits this ball high in the air to center field. Back on it goes Bader, still going back. He's near the wall and he puts it away. Jordan hit it 405 feet. Got him. Diaz will get to throw 1 down to first in his first at bat as a catcher, and he does so to retire Iglesias. Into right field, Trey Cabbage is there. Cabbage puts it away for the 2nd out. Hits sharply into right field. Lindor wins that battle on a 2-2 pitch. Singles into right. Well, Presley's had to throw a lot of pitches here in this inning. 22 pitches facing 3 batters. Ground ball towards the middle. Pena's there. Gloves it. Throws. Nice pick by Dubon at first, and that will do it for the Mets in the 8th inning. 1 hit. Yiner into center field, coming on Bader. There it is, his career-long 9-game hitting streak. Yiner Diaz in his final at bat keeps the hitting streak going. Towards the middle, through for a base hit. Yiner will take the turn and hold up. Astros have the first 2 runners on, Jake Myers and Yiner Diaz with back-to-back hits. Pete Alonso even closer on this pitch, and the bunt is down towards third. It's going to be fielded there. Iglesias will make the play to second, or to the first base bag. The second baseman covering. McNeil add more than just a 1-run lead. McCormick tried to hold up. He goes too far. That'll be a 3-pitch strikeout. Tough couple of at-bats for Chas McCormick. And there's a ball down the left field line. Fair ball. 2 runs are going to score. Dubon picks up a huge 2-out, 2 RBI double for the Astros. It is 9-6.
Doobie. Tough at bat. Turn around and tell you in the scoreboard to fix it.
Big 2-out, 2 RBI hit by Dubon. Danny Young gives up 2 runs for the 3rd time in this homestand. In the air, center field, playable for Jake Myers, who will go back to the warning track right on the edge of the track to put it away. Martinez to straightaway center field for the 1st out. Swing and a miss. Alonso now 0 for 6 with 5 punch against Hader in his career. And Josh needs 1 more out to lock this one up. Not available. Edwin Diaz suspended. Called 3rd strike. Ball game over. Josh Hader closes the door on the Astros' biggest comeback of the year. Down 6-1. Astros score the final 8 to win it 9-6. And with everything going on tomorrow with the uncertainty about the starting pitcher, Blummer, huge comeback, and the bullpen gets it done behind Framber Valdez.
No, I agree with you. They needed this game just as far as the wins are concerned to get back to 500, and at the same time, it's nice to have a win going into that bullpen game so you have a little bit of protection. But The bullpen did a phenomenal job backing up Framber Valdez, because all 6 runs given up in this game to the Mets were given to Framber Valdez. So you had Scott, Martinez, Presley, and Hader close out this game, and the offense did a great job of putting up a 9 spot and coming back from that 4 or 5 run deficit.
Huge hit by Alex Bregman to give them the lead. A huge hit by Mauricio Dubon to extend the lead. And the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will feature Vanessa Richardson and also Mike Stanton. They'll be your host today. Julia getting interviews on the field and in the clubhouse. Our postgame show starts next.